Edson Arantes do Nascimento, otherwise known as Pelé, was born on October 23, 1940 in Três Caracas, Brazil. Pelé got his nickname when he pronounced the name of the Vasco da Gama goalkeeper Pelé as Pelé. Thus, a classmate of his gave him the nickname Pelé. This name stuck with him for the rest of his life. His father, João Ramos do Nascimento, was an average soccer player for a local team. Although he suffered a serious leg injury which ended his career, he was able to stay close to the game of soccer and be the biggest influence in Pelé's career. Since Pelé's family lived in poverty, his working career started young as he worked as a shoe shiner and sold roasted peanuts outside of a movie theater to help raise money for his family. The money that Pelé was allowed to keep was put aside so he could buy a real soccer ball. As a substitute, Pelé and his friends would kick a sock filled with newspapers around. By the 4th grade, Pelé had decided he had enough of school when he was expelled when he was caught playing soccer during the school day. Now that he had been expelled from school, Pelé worked during the day as a cobbler's apprentice for $2 an hour. Pelé's soccer career started at a young age when he formed a team called the Shoeless Ones. With this team, Pelé was scouted by one of Brazil's finest soccer players, Waldemar de Brito. Brito took Pelé and some of his teammates from the Shoeless Ones and paid them to play for the minor league soccer team Biquinha. This was the first time Pelé was played to play soccer. After he showed what he could do with the ball in the junior team Biquinha, Brito took Pelé to Santos to see if he had what it took to get on the professional team. Brito did everything he could to get Pelé on the team and it worked. On September 7, 1956, Pelé debuted for the Santos Soccer Club. At the age of 16, Pelé became the league's highest scorer. Just about 10 months had passed before Pelé was invited to play for Brazil's national team in the World Cup. Pelé participated in his first international game on July 7, 1957 against Argentina. Brazil lost that game 2-1, Pelé scoring the only goal. Pelé played his first major international match against the USSR at the 1958 World Cup. Pelé and the Brazilian international team made it to the final round of the 1958 World Cup against Sweden on June 19, 1958. Pelé became the youngest player ever to compete in a World Cup final game at the age of 17 years and 249 days old. He nearly missed this game because of a knee injury, but he managed to fight through the pain to play. During this game, Pelé, an average-sized man who was blessed with speed, great balance, amazing vision, and great ball handling skills, scored 2 goals in the 5-2 victory over Sweden. 4 years later, Pelé was offered another chance at glory for Brazilian World Cup final victory in Chile, but an injury suffered in the first game of the tournament halted his dreams. Although without Pelé, Brazil went on to beat Czechoslovakia 2-1 in the 1962 World Cup final. After this World Cup, many wealthy European teams offered massive amounts of money to have Pelé play for them, but the Brazilian government proclaimed Pelé an official national treasure to prevent him from being transferred out of the country. Pelé was again given the chance to make his country of Brazil proud in the 1966 World Cup by helping them win their 3rd straight. This would be a difficult task since this World Cup is known for its excessive violent play. Every time Pelé stepped on the field, he was the defense's top priority. They used any means necessary to stop him. In the first match against Bulgaria, Pelé scored a goal in the first half. With this goal, he became the first person ever to score a goal in 3 World Cups. After the game against Bulgaria, he did not participate in the match against Hungary due to fatigue. When he did come back, the Brazilian team had to face Portugal. Pelé was the victim of several violent attacks from the Portuguese defenders, causing him to leave the game and the tournament. Brazil's road to a 3rd straight World Cup victory came to an end after Portugal beat them 3-1. On November 19, 1969, 80,000 fans braved a tropical downpour as they hoped to witness a piece of history. After scoring his 999th goal the game before, Pelé hoped to score his 1,000th goal during this game. Pelé got his chance to make history when he was fouled by a Vasco da Gama defender. As the stadium grew quiet, Pelé jogged toward the ball and kicked it. The goalie guessed correctly, but the ball nestled in the back of the net. Pelé ran towards the ball and kissed it while hundreds of fans and reporters ran towards him. After his 1,000th goal, Pelé said, quote, "A penalty kick certainly wasn't the way I'd hoped to make my 1,000th goal, but at this point I would have taken it any way I could just to get the affair over with." End quote. The 1970 World Cup proved to be the best for Pelé, but also his last. In the first match against Czechoslovakia, Pelé scored, which gave Brazil a 2-1 lead. They went on to win the match 4-1. Against Romania, he scored 2 goals, one on a free kick. Brazil won by a final score of 3-2. In the quarterfinals against Peru, Pelé did not score but helped them win 4-2 with an assist for his team's 3rd goal. In the semifinals, Brazil faced Uruguay for the first time since the 1950 World Cup final. Brazil beat Uruguay 3-1 with Pelé getting yet another assist. In the final against Italy, Pelé scored the first goal of the match. This goal was a very important goal for the Brazilian team because it was their 100th World Cup goal. With the momentum on Brazil's side, they finished the Italians off 4-1. Pelé was awarded the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball for his performance in this World Cup. Pelé retired for the first time in 1974 with amazing statistics. He scored 1,200 goals in 1,253 games. In 1975, Pelé came out of retirement to sign a 3-year, $7 million contract for the New York Cosmos of the North American Soccer League. Though well past his glory days at this point, Pelé is credited with drastically increasing public awareness and interest in soccer in the United States. He led the Cosmos to the 1977 North American Soccer League Championship in his 3rd and final season with the club.
Deve imaginar a minha satisfação em poder terminar o campeonato aqui, terminar meus 3 anos aqui com uma vitória. Deus é tão bom para mim. Me despedi da seleção brasileira com o 3º campeonato para o Brasil, me despedi do Santos 73 com o campeonato junto com a Portuguesa e agora me despeço no Cosmo com a ajuda da moçada aqui com o campeonato. Isso é muito bom para mim. Muito obrigado a todos os americanos e obrigado a todos aqueles que me suportam.
On October 1st, 1977, Pelé closed out his legendary career in an exhibition match between the New York Cosmos and Santos Soccer Club. The match was played in front of a sold-out crowd at Giant Stadium and was televised in the United States as well as throughout the world. Pelé gave a brief pre-match speech during which he asked the crowd to say the word love with him 3 times.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to be here with you in this great moment in my life. I want to thank you all. Everything what you offered to me. And I want to take this opportunity to ask you in this moment when the world look to me to take more attention to the young, the kids all over the world. We need them too much. And I want to ask you, because I believe love is the more important and what we can take in life. Everything pass. Please say to me, say with me 3 times. Love. Love. And love. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado.
He played the first half for Cosmos and the second half for Santos. Pelé scored his final goal on a direct free kick, driving the ball past the diving Santos goalkeeper. At halftime, the Cosmos retired Pelé's number 10. The New York Cosmos won the match 2-1. After the match, Pelé was embraced by the Cosmos players and ran around the field while holding an American flag in his left hand and a Brazilian flag in his right hand. Pelé's statistics after his final retirement are incredible. He scored 1,280 goals in only 1,360 games. In 1993, Pelé was inducted into the National Soccer Hall of Fame. Pelé playing in the North American Soccer League increased the popularity of soccer in the U.S. greatly. Every game he played in was sold out and was televised all over the world. Pelé also helped open the door for other teams to sign international players.
What I did with my life was put my heart in my work, and you trust me, and I hope you trust me in my new job. Any job what I can do, I need your help, your support, like you support me in soccer. Thank you.